a very special place, not just for Orlando, but for all the United States, really.
In the city of Orlando along North Mills Avenue and East Colonial Drive, diversity is doled out deliciously, attracting big crowds looking for Asian cuisine.
When I was in 8th grade, going to Disney World, and we dropped by here, my dad was like, hey, we gotta go try this banh mi shop. And so I got some banh mi. Buy 5, get 1 free, People love a good deal, so.
Oh, I bet it was great too.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Orlando's renowned resident Ricky Lee is talking about the first time he went to the Mills 50 district as a child. His family dropped by after going to Disney World. And when he grew up, he just knew he had to return.
It was good.
Thank you.
Ricky is a community activist and civil engineer, but people know him as the creator of a food blog called Tasty Chomps, a local's culinary guide.
This is the best neighborhood for foodies in the state of Florida.
How many followers do you have now?
Through Instagram and Facebook and TikTok, over 100,000 followers. It's crazy.
Do you think maybe it adds to the success of restaurants like the ones that are here on Mills 50?
I think definitely was part of it.
This food critic even helped share the historic riches of Mills 50 nationwide by making an appearance on Netflix's Somebody Feed Phil. In 2012, he also authored a book on Central Florida's food scene. That's called The Food Lover's Guide to Orlando.
She's making dumplings, bao buns.
Ricky dishes out about the history of the Mills 50 district and the people who live here.
It's really a story of America, right? You've got immigrants and people from all backgrounds, not just Vietnamese. You've got Japanese udon, you got Filipino ice cream shops, you got Korean coffee shops. Everybody coming together and sharing their culture, but also transforming and taking it to the next step.
Ricky created Tasty Chomps while attending the University of Central Florida. He graduated in 2008. He started the blog to bring people of different cultures together through a shared interest: flavorful food.
15, 20 years ago, there were not a lot of small mom and pop places, right? There was mostly chains. Hopefully, I was able to help shed light on these small mom and pop places, including here in Mills 50.
Places like the old Teen Hung Market. Cecilia Wynn's parents used to run it, but now she and her husband Johnny Tung of the Bento Group have turned it into Mills Market filled with delicious delights.
We have mooncakes, we have freshly made summer rolls.
Oh, that sounds great.
It's an upbeat eatery that's about to get even larger. Mills Market is a multi-phase project that's become a hub for Asian eats and specialty shops.
What do you recommend today?
Cecilia talks about the magical transformation of the Mills 50 district.
Just in the past 5 years, it's been such a change for me to see, because when I first started, it was just out of helping my family out. And when people ask me, where's your store? I'm like, Mills and Colonial, kind of shy about it. But now I'm like, oh, Mills and Colonial. It's such a difference, and I'm so proud of it and what it's become.
She and Ricky became friends at UCF and has seen businesses in the district grow as Ricky's own blog got more popular.
We all just thought it was just like a hobby that was just like, oh wow, he just loves eating.
But then she realized Tasty Chomps was gaining lots of popularity.
And then you start to see it's a driving force. And then we were more of like, hey Ricky, you want to come by and try this and that? And it ended up just growing so much more than what we expected. And then a lot of people wanting to be similar to him too, but he is the original.
Ricky was born in Florida after his parents came to the U.S.
My parents were Vietnamese refugees. They came over in 1981.
According to historians from the Orange County Regional History Center, many Vietnamese refugees moved to Central Florida after the war. What was once known as Little Saigon is now the Mills 50 district.
My mom was actually a boat refugee, where she was on a little fishing boat for 2 weeks out at sea before being rescued and on a refugee camp.
Ricky says the refugee camp was in Indonesia. His mom lived there for a year before coming to America. She was housed in Indiana through a sponsor and later moved to Florida.
She moved down to South Florida, and that's where she met my dad in West Palm Beach.
And he's Chinese?
He's Chinese Vietnamese. So he was born in Vietnam, but his parents were from China, and they were immigrants in Vietnam.
This food blogger, who's half Vietnamese and half Chinese, gradually turned into a community activist watching over the Asian American community. He was later named by Orlando Magazine as one of the 50 most powerful people in Orlando.
It's so important that our voices are heard, the issues that we face as a community, whether it's education or immigration or anything else like that. So I think it's so important.
In order to encourage Asian Americans to vote, in 2024, Ricky created Asian American Pacific Islanders Coming Together, also known as ACT, with advocates on Chanto-am and Kam Chennai.
Asian Americans are the least likely to vote of any group, unfortunately, in America. And so we're trying to change that. It's so important because your vote is your voice, right? And if you're not voting, then that means somebody else is taking that voice from you.
The move caught the attention of the White House.
It was such an honor a year ago to be invited to the White House, not just once, but twice.
Once for a summit with different community leaders around the nation, and another time to celebrate Asian American Native Hawaiian Pacific Islander Heritage Month.
By understanding and learning about our history and where we came from, we know who we are and where we can go in the future. And so it's just important to have that foundation.
Ricky has a loving wife named May, who he met at UCF. The couple has 2 adorable children.
Family's such a huge part, you know, especially as you get older. I have 2 little ones, Jeremy, who's 5 years old, and Victoria, who's 7. And every day is just a blessing and such a joy to watch them grow.
He shares the history of his parents' struggles with his own kids and hopes others do the same with their family history.
Understand where your grandma came over, you know, and what was the story like, and just the different struggles, to have that appreciation.
An appreciation for the past that makes the present a better place for all of us.
I'm just so happy to be able to share about the stories, about all the great restaurants we have, but also to be a part of the community as we continue to grow and making sure our voices are heard.
In Orlando, Valerie Boey.
Leave the world a better place than I found it.
For AsiaTrend.org.